When you walk through these doors, you feel it. You become part of it. It doesn't matter what your past is or what your race is. What matters is that you are here, that you've come to invite God to be a part of your life, here and now. Someone will meet you at the door, take your hand, and walk with you on the journey. In the Gospel of Luke, it says, "No one puts new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise, the new wine will burst the skins and will be spilled, and the skins will be destroyed." At Exodus Missionary Outreach Church, not putting new wine into old wineskins is why so many keep returning to this place. Here, there is an understanding that trying to turn people into something they're not just doesn't work. The ministry of this congregation is to provide a safe and loving environment to allow God to mend the broken lives of those who may be shunned elsewhere, and to give people the space to heal in their own time, at their own pace. As a result, lives are forever changed for the better. The Holy Spirit moves freely, and God speaks to hearts that have long been hardened by the trappings of addiction and hard living. It is in this place that God takes the old self, the old wineskin, and makes it new.
Broken past, broken lives, coming from various addictions, drug addiction, alcoholism, broken marriages, broken relationships, broken and dysfunctional homes. And not only do they come, but they bring their children. And it's a time where they're not feeling intimidated or left out, and they come with various compassions and what have you, coming to this church. It's a time where they can be themselves, a place where they are accepted regardless of what walk of life they've come from. They feel the love here when they come. They feel the compassion here when they come. They feel peace here when they come. They feel at home here when they come. Regardless of what background, what they've done, what walk of life they've come from, they feel at home when they get
here. Since the beginning of the church, we're dedicated to God and to the purposes of God. The word Exodus means a way out. And so in the same way that Moses led the children of Israel out of slavery in Egypt, in the book of Exodus in the Bible, we feel that we're here to provide a way out for people who have been trapped. Yes, it's true, and God loves you. God loves you, and you can't do nothing about it. I don't want to do anything about it personally. God loves you, and you can't do nothing about it. Now for benediction. We're here to provide a way out for people, a way out of what has been keeping you bound, and a way into a real personal relationship with the true living God.
And it's just been a pleasure and truly an experience that I haven't experienced in all of my church life. To be here at Exodus and to be able to be who you are and not be judged. Because I come from a life of drugs and alcohol, and by the grace of God I have 19 years clean, and it's okay to come in this church and talk about my downfalls and where I come from drugs, alcohol, crack cocaine, intravenous drugs, and everybody loves you just for who you are, and you don't have to be somebody that you're not. And it's just really been a pleasure being here. I can feel a breakthrough in this sanctuary. It's waiting for me.
When I first came here and I listened to some of the testimonies, and that was something new to me that I never experienced it out in the world, but just hearing people cry out for help. That was something that I never saw in my life before. And the love that our pastor and, you know, everybody in the pulpit, Miss Walker, everybody, the love that they showed these people that cried out to them. You know, that's the way I was brought up. No matter what a person is, what struggle they have, you're supposed to love them, whatever they need. The whole big key is the love that they show to the whole community. And that's what matters, because a lot of people look for that today. Because a lot of people don't get love in their home or, you know, at their work, wherever they go. It's a lot of love here, and we reaches out to everybody, and it doesn't matter what color you are, because we all supposed to love one another.
We look at Exeter here as a healing place, and we've been taught how to love everybody, not just some, but love everybody. All of God's creation needs love. So I've learned a lot of things being here at Exeter, and our church do stand for love and loving everybody. No, nobody's excluded.
Ain't no party like a Holy Ghost.